Well, happening today, police body cameras in Portland. The city council asking for money so the Bureau can start rolling them out.
It is happening in places all across the country, and Brent Weisberg got a firsthand look at how one local agency is using them. He spent the past week digging deeper into the issue.
There's me and two more officers that wear our own body cams.
Sherwood police officer Colin Drummond is recording us as we record him. His video comes from this small camera made by Taser.
If something were to happen over here to my left, my body is still oriented to you, but if I look over there, whatever is going on that may require my attention, that will get recorded.
The Sherwood Police Department, like many agencies across the country, is experimenting with this technology.
I like the fact that if I'm in a room, on a roof, in a basement, I have the ability to forever record what was going on at the time.
Drummond says the technology helps in almost every law enforcement step.
You can articulate as much as you can in a report, but once you go to a grand jury and they get to see what you're talking about, totally different.
But these systems, with every technology, are not perfect. There are critics and concerns.
You're going to have victims that are going to not want to report their victimization.
Battleground Police Chief Bob Richardson says he wants state lawmakers in Washington to change public disclosure laws. Today, just type in the phrase police body camera video into a search engine and you'll find dozens of video from Washington State. The amount of time, resources, and money it takes to release these videos is crippling some agencies, according to Lewis County Sheriff Steve Mansfield.
I can't support their use without changes to the current law dealing with public disclosure.
Sheriff Mansfield and Chief Richardson say they don't mind the public being able to review an officer's action. They worry all of these videos unnecessarily expose potential witnesses, crime victims, survivors of sexual assault, domestic violence, and those with drug and alcohol addiction.
It's almost like we're turning society into reality TV, where, everybody can pry into everybody else's lives and there's no controls.
That concerns officials here in Oregon as well.
There are some departments that have withdrawn their body camera programs because of significant public records requests.
Kevin Campbell is the executive director for the Oregon Association Chiefs of Police. His organization is asking Oregon lawmakers to create an exemption so officers don't have to warn the public that they are being recorded. Recently, the Attorney General in Washington said that the public has no reasonable expectation to privacy when talking to a police officer in uniform. Campbell wants people to understand the limitations with this technology.
For example, like me, I know it doesn't detect muscle tremors like that.
Sherwood Officer Drummond says education about how these cameras work will be key if more departments start using the technology. There's also concern about too much reliance on these cameras and concern people will start to believe the phrase, if it's not on video, it didn't happen.
It's not perfect, it's not foolproof, and I think that's where officers and department heads and the community needs to understand it's a piece of equipment. It's not perfect.
Reporting in Sherwood, I'm Brent Weisberg, KOIN 6 News.